Hey everybody, I'm James. This is Outlaw Frags. I want to say thank you for being here again. Stay right there. I'm going to run the intro and we'll get right into it. So hey everybody, I'm glad to see you back. This is what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about Coach. So I have been late to the party when it comes to this. I got the original, I want to say 2 years ago. I actually did a review of this, or kind of a review slash first impression. This really didn't do anything for me. It's enjoyable, it smells good, but this didn't speak to my soul whatsoever. This has got a lot in common with Jimmy Choo, the original. I gotta say that I like the way the bottles look, but at the same token, I hate the atomizers. This one's not too bad. Well, I wanted to stop the video right there. I'm working on the actual editing, and I really feel that I'm a little bit over hypercritical of the Coach line. So what I want to do to give it a fair shake is I'm going to take the next 7 days and I'm going to wear all 3 fragrances again. So I'm going to say that again. So I'm going to start off the next 7 days. I'm going to wear the original for a couple of days. Then I'm going to wear platinum and then blue. And what I want to do is I want to see if maybe my opinions change, or if it reinforces the opinions I have already, or if it gives me a new appreciation for the fragrances. Like I said further on in this video, I share my views on the line, so I want to see if it stays the same or if it changes. So hold tight. I'm going to come back with Movie Magic in 7 days, and we're going to talk about if things are the same or if they're different. So I'll see you in a second. So I am my future me who stopped the video. So here we are. I've spent the last week, the last 7 days, like I said, wearing the Coach line. Because when I did the very first part of this video and I was doing the editing, like I said, I had to stop the video. I really felt like I was being hypercritical of the Coach line. And I wanted to give it a fair share. Because, I mean, no matter what, fragrances are always subjective. This is what I think. Doesn't mean that it's written in stone. It doesn't mean it's going to mean the same thing to you if you pick it up and you smell it. You may have a different reaction or a different opinion to the line from Coach. Now, I wore the original for 2 days because it didn't take me long to realize that my initial thoughts were just reaffirmed. I have to say that what I am going to express further on in this video, I concur that my original thoughts still stand. So make sure to listen, make sure to watch the video all the way to the end so you can actually see what I was talking about. Everything that I say when I did my first recording, I completely agree with. After spending a week with the fragrances, I will say that the comment that I made about them being uninspiring, that's a little harsh. What they are, what this fragrance line is just mass appealing. You know, it's really easy to wear. And me giving these a week's worth of wearing again, I just wanted to give these a fair shake. So I'm going to cut back to my original past me, the one that is going to be talking before the one that you just heard that was doing the video editing, which is before this part of the video, which is, I think that's kind of confusing. This is kind of a roundabout kind of time experiment. So we're going to go back to the original video and continue from there. Just knowing that after wearing these for a continuous week, I still agree with my past self. You know, like I said, go back. I will put the link to it either here or here, wherever YouTube makes me put it. And go back and take a look at this one so you get my full opinion on this. The next one I want to talk about is this one right here, which is Coach Platinum. Now I was excited about this. because I had seen quite a few reviewers that I enjoy watching and I value their opinion. What their opinions were on this. And this is the box. We've all seen the box. How often do you see me show a box? I don't. So when I got this, I was really looking forward to checking this one out. I will say that the bottle is absolutely gorgeous in my opinion, but it suffers from what I was talking about. This one actually has a horrible sprayer. You know, it sprays out such a tiny amount of juice that you man, my finger gets tired trying to get enough on to where it's actually noticeable. Now, this one actually projects a tiny bit more than this, but the longevity is about the same. I like the scent of this one a little better, but my personal taste, I like a fragrance that I guess is kind of loud. This, in my opinion, off my skin is extremely subdued. If you need a fragrance that you need to wear to work, or you just don't want to draw a lot of attention to yourself, but yet if somebody comes and gets in your personal space, they can smell it. This is great for that. This, I'd say, would be a safe first date fragrance because you ain't going to choke nobody out. And it doesn't smell bad. I like the vanilla in this. I guess the part of this fragrance that I enjoy the most is the far dry down. Because the opening, like this one, it just, it doesn't move the needle for me. I'm glad I have it in my collection. I am going to wear it when it gets hot this summer and see if maybe the hot weather helps it. Because I know I've been wearing it in cool weather and it's not doing anything for me. I don't regret the purchase. I hate this atomizer. I would have much rather had just a normal bottle. But that is Coach Platinum. So the next one I want to talk about is this one right here. And I picked this one up as a tester. And I highly recommend that people do. You know, especially with a presentation like this, because there's no cap. This got tons of hate. Nobody really liked it. It was like, well, this is so generic and so uninspiring. And to me, I hate to say it, but this whole line is, in my opinion, or to my taste, is uninspiring and just forgettable. They don't smell bad. And then for the prices that I picked them up for, being a tester and then the full presentation on fragrance.net was like $60. So even at that, like I said, I am not unhappy with my purchase. I like this one the best. It's got a much more of a jump off your skin. It's way brighter. I just really, I personally really like a blue fragrance in the spring and the summertime. This is just a really good, it's a decent blue fragrance. I don't know why it caught so much hate, or better yet, why it just didn't get any attention at all. Because I think if you go through and do a search, there's not many people, well, I can't say that. Not a whole lot of guys that I've watched did a review on it. So, but out of the three, this is the one that I personally enjoyed the most. I'm really looking forward to using this during this summer. You know, and like I said, this one is a tester. This actually even has the notes on the back, which is nice. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read them to you. Because I'm really not, I mean, this is me just talking to you about what I think about the fragrance. I'm not going to go through and list off the notes. At this point in time, if you're watching my channel, well, you know what? I'm sorry. I guess I shouldn't assume. If you're new to the channel, first I want to say thanks for sticking around and listening to me mumble and rattle on this long. But most people that actually are watching my channel are somebody that's actually a fragrance enthusiast. So if you're new, what I would suggest to every newbie that's out there is go to Fragrantica. You know, get familiar with that site. Get familiar with base notes. That will be a great resource for you to go and check the notes if you want to find out who the perfumer is. All that stuff is going to be right there for you easily to consume. Since it's so easy for just to, you know, it's all you got to do is type in a website and you can check it out yourself. So if you want to know what the notes are, you can go there and check it out. I'll leave a link, you know, underneath to Fragrantica if you're new so that you can check it out yourself. But this is the one that I enjoy. I get decent longevity and projection out of this. For me, this one performs the best out of all three. For me, this one smells the best out of all three. And then you got to remember that fragrance is subjective. What I like may not be what you like. So if this one here is your favorite, you know, I'm not taking a swing at you. It's just for me and my olfactory system, this one to me is the most appealing. This one to me, I have the most, I get the best performance, like I said, the best longevity, I get the best projection. This is just, for me, the best out of all three. I'm really glad I got this, like I said. I really look forward to really wearing it this summer and making some good memories, because this is a great summer memory making fragrance. This is going to the beach. This is hanging out with your friends. This is super casual. And then it's like I said, it smells good. Nobody is going to be offended by this at all. Matter of fact, if they're offended by this, because this is like, there's safe fragrances. Like, this is a safe fragrance. You know, this is uber safe. You know, nobody should be offended by this. Unless you totally wear the entire bottle, nobody should be offended by this. It just smells good. It smells like a very, it's got a shower gel feel to it, which I try not to use that when I'm trying to describe something, but it really does. It's got a very, very well-groomed, straight out of the shower, fresh, clean, aquatic with some watery notes fragrance, which I really, really, really like. I'm a huge fan of Paco Rabanne, Aqua, that whole genre I really enjoy, and this fits right in there. Now, with that being said, this is not unique. Nobody is gonna smell this on you and then later on down the road be like, yeah, you remember what you were wearing? No, that's not gonna happen. This is just gonna smell good. Somebody's gonna walk up next to you, get in your space, and they're gonna be like, wow, the dude smells good. They're not gonna be like, Jesus, I wonder what that was. You know, at least in my humble opinion, because I've smelled some things that have made me do that and be like, wow, I don't know what you're wearing, but it smells amazing. This doesn't fall into that category, but this smells good. All of these smell good, but this one I enjoy the most. Like I said, it's super clean, super fresh, super uber duper safe. I mean, this is good from the cradle to the grave. Anybody can wear this. Summer appropriate. Like I said, it's very, very casual, and it's a great deal for what you can pick it up. This is a 100 ml tester, and I think I spent like $30. You know, that's an incredible deal. You can't beat that with a stick. So, like I always say, remember, there's no bad time to smell good. These all smell good. Some of them better than others. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you on the next video.